Alright, let's see here. Jeez, we already have 15 people. Blue Flames, you are first. Hello. Caleb, MVR, Rickety Productions, Racing Fan, Caden, BBCS, Jeff, Evan, Maximilian, Dylan Young, KDM, Lara. Hello, everybody. So, like, there's only a couple Heat streamers left because, like, this is just a dying game at this point. But, yeah. So, I guess people are really eager for Heat streams. I already said hi to you, Rickety, but hello again. Yeah, so I guess people are really dying to have Heat streams. Which it's like, if you want Heat streams, don't troll the Heat streamers. It's not that hard. I feel like this is an easy concept to understand. But if you want people to play the game, don't make the game bad. It's just common sense. But, you know, I guess people just, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and they expect streamers just to, you know, take the trolling, and that's it. EDT, movement. Yeah, Michael Marutz is done with Heat because the trolling. No, Marutz doesn't get paid to play Heat. He's a casual. The only one who gets paid to stream Heat is Sloppy Joe. That's why he's gonna stream Heat till the day he dies. It's yeah. Alright, so we got some people here. We're not going to Atlanta because Atlanta's annoying. Okay, we'll do Chicagoland, why not? Okay. The Lions will win the Super Bowl by 2030. Yes, you were correct. I hope. Yeah. You're joining... Okay, KDM. Actually, you just got in. Never mind. Either your parents forgot to pay their electric bills or the what? Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. They probably did. Jack and Boy Productions, hello. I haven't seen that name in a long time. You're waiting till the new NASCAR game gets announced so you can play it when it first comes out. Yeah. The new game, yeah. It's either going to be like really good or really bad. I don't know. I think it's... I don't know. Anything could happen. Rip Chip Ganassi, yeah, basically. Lions won't make the playoffs until 2030. That is a lie. They're semi-decent. They're semi-decent. They're not that great, but they're okay, you know. Shotgun, hello. Alright, here we go. We got like 6 people or something, so... And the game forgets to like... Oh, it's because somebody lied out. Racing Fan TV, join. Thank you for not sending it on me, McDowell card. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bushy Llama. It takes talent in this game at this point to just, you know, not send somebody off into the corner for no apparent reason. It takes talent. It's like expected that if you just are on the high side in a corner that you're just going to get shoved up. Richard S., hello. Oh, we're doing some blocking here.
Why doesn't the John Hunter car you're running have a Ford logo on the front bumper?
Oh, that's weird. There is no Ford logo. And 704 is broken again.
Yeah.
It's either they forgot to like put it on there, or just no, they just forgot to put it on there. There's no other way. They just.
I'm gonna look up John Hunter cars from last year. And if I see a Ford logo on the fire alarm car, then it's 704 stupid.
Yeah. I don't get why they wouldn't put a Ford logo on in general, but you never know. Did they ever release the 2021 roster? No, no. 704 is too lazy to do that. They did it like once, but no, they're never gonna do it again.
Yeah, 704 stupid. The fire alarm car had a Ford logo.
I'm not surprised. Who'll win this weekend in Cup? Probably Elliott. Probably a Hendrick car.
Briscoe.
I hope Chase Briscoe, but you never know. It's not going to be Christopher Bell. That was a Mickey win. He's ran terrible all year, and then he just wins one race, and movement's like, okay, he's the GOAT. And it's like, not accurate at all.
Which Larson still win.
He's ran an average place of like 22nd. Well, he keeps getting wrecked, but he puts himself in that situation. He's causing the problems. Well, yeah, Chastain and then Elliott wrecked Bell. But to be fair, Bell kind of, like, he wasn't exactly giving space, but it is still Chastain and Elliott's fault. Caden Lemon, hello. Yeah, Larson, I mean, he wins every week, basically. He should have won, like, the first race. And then, yeah, incident happened. But... Okay. Gotta love lap cars.
Villeneuve just made a last second entry for the Cup race.
Oh, he would probably win. Because he's actually good at road courses.
And make a fool of himself.
Probably. The Marcus Ambrose. What if Marcus Ambrose just came back for a race? Just one race.
Him back. He was cool.
Oh, sorry, movement.
Even though he beat Keselowski for like 2 races in a row at Watkins, and bring him back.
Oh, we got a crossover move. I don't care, I'm going low. Oh no. I made it stick. I'm sorry, 9 car. I'm sorry, Red Dragon. If you're in the chat, I apologize for being dumb. But I wasn't gonna just be blocked. Bell's win was Mickey because of the weather caution. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Elliott probably deserved it, but... Oh, Bell would have, like... If there was only 1 lap and it wasn't 2 laps to go, it wasn't like a green white checker. If there was only 1 lap, there's no way Bell was catching it. Logano was gone, and then Bell was like, "Hello, I'm on fresh tires and you're on crusty tires." So that's the only reason that happened. That Logano lost is because of the tires. People hate Larson for winning. I mean, that's gonna happen no matter whoever is winning. I mean, like, I hated Jimmy Johnson for the longest time just because he just won constantly.
Almirola
yeah.
is another 10 after this season.
Almirola, oh, maybe. I mean, I don't know where he would go if he left the 10 car.
Retire.
Almirola's not gonna retire. He's like a 38 or something. He's not that old. What if he goes back to Petty? Let's go Homestead. You need to turn off assists. Yeah, you can't keep up if you have assists on. The only place you can actually keep up is like short tracks. But then Logano's win could have been Mickey Mouse because of the caution. Well, yes, but like, it would have been Mickey, but at that point, like, at least, I don't know, at least I would be happy. Greeny, hello. Tuvia, hi. Larson cheats. I mean, no, he doesn't. You just don't know how to, like, not be biased about
He's
everybody
just fast,
except
everyone
Blaney.
else sucks.
KDM is like, okay. KDM is just one of those people who's like, Ryan Blaney never does anything wrong and every other driver is like the dumbest person alive. I remember he made a video one time about how Elliott Sadler wrecked, or it might have been Elliott Sadler, but like someone at Talladega wrecked Blaney when Blaney clearly came up the track into him. And it's just like, dude, check your bias, please. Tim Chapman, hello.
Was it like in a truck race or an Xfinity race? Because I don't remember.
I don't know. 8-bit, hello. Just ignore KDM stupidity, it could be contagious. Oh god. The Daytona 503, yeah, basically. Yeah, he said Sadler wrecked Blaney. I don't know why I'm on like a 5 of this track. I should be on like a 4 or a 3. But we'll make it work. This turn 2 is ugly. This 9 car does not know how to enter a corner. Oh, he doesn't. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
This 9 car is insane.
Oh, sorry, McDowell car.
Red Dragon, calm down. Hopefully he's not blocking like that Chicagoland race. No, he's blocking like that Chicago. Jeez. What is this man doing? He's gonna send it on me. Or just slam me into the wall.
There and almost killed myself.
Oof. Oh, Dylan Young just... Dylan Young is like... Yeah, he's not taking Red Dragon's crap. Southeast Cup Series, hello. I use Android MVR.
Hold on.
What?
Is that a Russell Phillips custom car?
Russell Phillips. It might be.
I just saw a white 57 car. And the number was black with like orange outline. That must be like a Russell Phillips car.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry, 51.
I'm surprised that's in a NASCAR Heat game. Because the templates are just not good. You asked who Joe is? Joe is, Joe Nemechek.
Yes.
Chinese cartoon profile picture. What are you talking about? Tuvia, what are you talking about? And who are you talking to? I'm confused. Well, thank you for not sending it on me today. Joey Stone. Yeah. This 9 car is insane. If he doesn't relax, we're just gonna have to kick him. Not like he's being a troll, but he's not very good at the game. I mean, it gets to a point where it's just a problem because you wreck people just for existing. But I don't know. He's not that much of a hazard right now, but if he continues this, he might be shown the door. What does KDM even mean? It's like some Korean car or something. I don't know. He told me a long time ago. I forgot though. Oh crap. Larson gets gifted everything. No, he doesn't. The guy was in Ganassi equipment for like 6 years. And then now he goes to the Hendrick team and just dominates like he should have been dominating for 6 years. Like, the guy is like insanely talented, but he just was constantly outrunning his equipment at, you know, Ganassi. So, like, I feel like if he was at Hendrick, he would have got like, I don't know, at least 3 wins a season. probably a championship at some point. I don't know. He was probably like 2017. He might have actually had a legitimate chance. Because 4 wins in a Ganassi car, that's like insanely talented. You take like an 18th place car and get 4 wins with it. That's impressive to me. So it's not really surprising that he's just dominating with Jimmy Johnson's old team. Oh, movement just... God.
I did not.
Well, movement's like, okay, I'm gonna send the guy, and then wrecks himself. Nicely. Ganassi isn't subpar. What are you... Larson made their cars look like really competitive, and then Kenseth got in the car and did nothing. Remember when Montoya was in the car? Yeah, he couldn't do anything. Remember when, you know, Reed Sorensen? I mean, like, the only good drivers for Ganassi ever were, like, Sterling Marlin, Jamie McMurray, sometimes, and Kyle Larson.
Yeah, 2010 was, like, McMurray's only good year in Ganassi.
Yeah, he just win periodically, and then he would just run, like 2011 was terrible. He would just run like 30th every race. Jimmy Spencer, I wouldn't really call him like... Did he win anything in those cars? I thought his wins were all before, like, he got to Ganassi.
Montoya won 2 races, and those were at Sonoma and Watkins Glen.
Yeah, but like, it's a road course. It's not... Like he had a chance to win at Dover, but then he just kind of, you know, gave it to Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
It's not like I think he was much better than Ganassi equipment, but he couldn't take it to the level that like Larson could. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could run like solid if he was in a Hendrick car, but like with Ganassi, yeah, his only real shots were the road course.
Didn't he almost win at Indy in 2009 until?
Yeah. Because yeah, but then again, it's like Indy. It's like, you know, he's raced there a gazillion times. I don't know. Like, if he could win at, like, Kansas, for example, like, then I'd be like, okay. Then, like, Ganassi isn't that bad. And it's not like they're a bad team, they're just mediocre. They're just, you know, 15th to 20th. It's, I don't know, they're like SHR's young drivers, except they're usually 25th. Montoya almost won Dover, Richmond, Talladega, Atlanta, Indiana. Yeah, that's right. He was close to winning the race that Edwards flipped over Keselowski.
When it comes to Montoya and Indy, people always mention 2009, but people tend to forget 2007. I believe he came second in that race behind Tony Stewart.
Yeah, I feel like he could have won one at some point. Like, just if things had gone his way in that race, I feel like he could have got one or a couple, because he's just really good at Indy. And he has, like, more experience there than most people. Except Tony Stewart, which is fitting that he lost him. Well, I guess Tony Stewart doesn't have that much experience, but he raced there, like, before coming to the Cup Series. So Blaney should have won at Kansas. Jeez. Blaney should have won every race in your book. Like, the thing with Kansas is it should have gone to one of the Kyles, in my opinion. Like, Blaney was like 3rd all day, 4th, 5th, you know. He wasn't like up there. Whoa. Byron is better than Blaney. Yeah, exactly. Like, consistency matters. Blaney is kind of all over the place. Blaney's like, in a way, like McMurray. Like, McMurray would just kind of have, like, dominant races and then, like, never be heard from again. It's weird. Yeah. He reminds me of, like Blaney reminds me a lot of McMurray, because it's just, he wins once a year and then just kind of does his thing. So, I mean, he's close to winning races, and I'm a no talent, but
legend. I haven't seen his name in a while.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, there's like a whole new crop of people who play Heat coming in. Or I guess everybody just left because the game, but I'm seeing a lot more like new names. Because like everybody from like 2019 is basically gone. AM24, hello. Oh, should I make it 3 wide? Yeah, why not? 4 to go. Oh, hello, lapped car. I'm kind of scared. Hello? You're gonna... Oh, okay! I did not want to be down here. I'm sending it, I don't care. The lapped car just bodied Red Dragon into the wall. Jeez. KDM making me want to hate blame. Yeah, that's the thing. Toxic fans make you hate the drivers. Like, it's not just me who thinks that with Elliott. Like, just annoying fan bases make the team annoying. Like, you know how everybody hates the Eagles? That's not an Eagles fan? Because all their fan base is terrible. There's a reason. It's not just because they don't like the Eagles. It's because their fans are the most toxic fans in all of sports. Oh, jeez. These lapped cars. I don't think they realize they have a look-back camera. The 57 Recto. Well, that's a custom car, so I can't exactly do much about that unless you, like, give me their name. Because I haven't seen any 57s. Alright, 1 to go. Jeez, 33 people. So you guys just really like watching people play NASCAR Heat? Is that what you enjoy? Because, like...
I mean, you're about the only person that streams Heat at this point.
It's literally me and Sloppy, and that's it. And, like,
but
Sloppy...
nobody watches Sloppy.
Yeah, nobody, yeah. Sloppy is just... He gets paid to play the game, so... Oh, come on! I had a chance at that win. Stupid lap car. I don't know...
You still got second, what?
Yeah, I would have won the thing because I had a huge run and I just get body slammed for basically no reason. But... Cyrax, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick the 38 car because that was kind of uncalled for. Oh, it's accept, not surprising. Except if you want me to play the game and you ping me every day, for God's sakes, why? Why do you keep wrecking me? If you want me to play the game, don't be stupid on the game. Jeez. Because the trolls are the people who get mad that no one streams the game. It's like, you're literally the reason that nobody plays this game anymore. But yet you still want people to stream it. It's like, I just don't get it. I don't get their mindset at all. It makes no sense. Most bizarre race at Road America. That's interesting. Elliott got his ride because of his dad's name. Yeah, exactly. And the Napa money. If Spingate didn't happen, Elliott would not have a ride in the Cup Series. That's just the truth. If Napa didn't leave Truex, there is no way he would have had the funding to get into the Cup Series. He was with, like... Who was he with? Aaron's in the Truck Series?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have...
stuck around for like 1 year.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't even full-time. He was literally part-time in the Truck Series. There's... I mean, Junior might have found a sponsor, but it wouldn't have, like, been as big as Napa, you know? It wouldn't have been, like, just this monumental... Basically every race sponsored by the same company. Like, I'm not sure if... You want to go to Road America? Why are you torturing this movement?
You think Mount Mountain Dew or Hooters would have stuck with him.
Well, Hooters only sponsors him for like 5 races a year. But Mountain Dew,
I mean, I know they're gone now, but if Napa didn't sponsor Elliott, do you think they would still be around?
Yeah, they probably would. Because, like, the ripple effects from Spingate is, like, Boyer doesn't sink his career. There's still another solid Toyota team besides Gibbs. Furniture Row doesn't win a championship unless... I don't even know who they would have got for 2014, but... it wouldn't have been Truex. If... Yeah, because Napa, like, pulling their funding would have just changed everything. Because Boyer would probably
probably still be around.
Yeah, they probably still would be, because, like, they wouldn't have got their money just inhaled by Gibbs, because... That's nice. He
By
probably
that
has,
logic, would Levine still be around?
Levine...
Because I don't think they wouldn't have had to go to Toyota.
Honestly, that's a tough question, because, like, who knows if they would have ever even switched to Toyota in the first place? Because, like, the only reason they switched to Toyota was because Toyota wanted another Alliance team. But, like, if they didn't have that first Truex Alliance team, and because they still have MWR, probably a 4-car team by then, like, they wouldn't really need a satellite team, you know? Like, that's where Jones and, like, Suarez would have been sent, is probably to MWR. I don't think Edwards would still be racing, but, like, yeah, it would change a lot if Spingate didn't happen. Oh, that's a sharp car. Joe the Pro, you have an amazing car. He's running a Dale Jr. 2013 National Guard car. 2013 was like a really solid year for paint schemes.
I mean, most of the schemes were the exact same from 2012, so...
Yeah, 2012 was probably my favorite year ever for paint schemes. Because the thing about the COT was just you can put any car or any design on those cars and they'll look decent. Basically any design. I mean, if you put the Kim Kardashian car on it, it's still gonna look terrible, but that's because it's a dumb sponsor. That's why Larson is with HMS. No, I don't know about that. He had nothing to do with Spingate. Although... No, never mind. No, that wouldn't have happened. But, like, Furniture Row, I think they definitely could have, like, made some steps in the right direction, especially with Kurt Busch, like, making the playoffs in 2013. But unless they got, like, a really good driver, like Truex, I don't think they would have ever been able to, like, develop into a championship-winning team. They would be, like, at the level of, like, RCR, or, like, Roush at the time. Because Roush was still fairly competitive. But I don't think they would have ever, like, been 100% just a dominant force. I don't know if they would have ever even switched to Toyota. Unless they got, like... Go ahead.
Just imagine if MWR was still around in 2017. Boyer was still in MWR, and just imagine Eric Jones's 2017 scheme with Boyer.
Oh, that would look so cool. In the 15, that would... Yeah, that would be really cool. That's the thing, like, MWR had some really great paint schemes. And then it just got wasted because some dingus decided to just be like, okay, you know what, we're gonna manipulate the points, and then NASCAR obviously found out. Like, if that, I don't know, it's just, yeah. MWR dying was basically the start of, like, the Gibbs dynasty, just because they had no other competition in the Toyota department. And Toyota just basically focused all of their cars on one team, and it wasn't like, you know, 2 teams that they had to look out for. You have a challenge for... I'm not gonna race the Martinsville Gauntlet blindfolded. I don't even own a blindfold. We're talking about how Rick Hendrick cares about skill, not sponsorship money. Exactly. Like, Elliott might have gone somewhere, but I don't know if it would have been for Hendrick. Like, I could see Elliott going to like Penske or something, because Penske was looking at opening a 3rd car around that time when he was coming in.
FSO, was that really worth it?
Sharpie car, hello.
I mean, I know it was for 5th place, but at this point I was just trying to go for a fast lap, and then you do that, come on.
Yeah. I'm Blue Cup, Bush Brothers fan, hello. Truex is overrated, got outran by Clint. Well, the thing was, Clint Boyer and MWR, they just had something going. I don't know what it was. But, like, he wasn't that great of a driver before 2012. And then 2012 shows up, and it's like, whoa, he's, like, contending for the championship legitimately. 2013, the same exact scenario. Like, the thing about 2013 is, yeah, he didn't win any races, but he was in 2nd in points, like, the whole year until the chase started. But then, obviously, he got sent back because points deductions. Iris, hello.
Well, hi there, fish.
Hello. I don't think he would have gone to Ganassi. There wasn't an open car at that time. There's no way they would have booted Larson. I don't think they would have booted McMurray because he had sponsorship. But
Ganassi loved McMurray.
yeah, they had McDonald's, Cessna. That was basically it. But like they had solid funding. It was like those and Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, like they loved him so much they let him run like 3 500s in a row for either them or Spire.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way he would have got replaced by Elliott.
Imagine if Napa never left MWR.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
Man, he could have had like the Aaron's car in Xfinity. If they would have stayed with him.
Yeah, he might. I feel like he would have ran like a whole year in trucks first though, because he was like part-time in 2013.
Yeah, he ran 5 races, won 1, and then got immediately moved to Xfinity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did win the Xfinity championship as a rookie, though.
I mean, against who? Brian Scott?
Busher, probably I think Blaney.
Yeah, but
Eric Jones.
It took like Busher like a little while to actually get good.
No, Jones. Busher was in the Xfinity
Busher
series
beat
in
him.
2014.
Busher beat Chase heads up in 2015 for the championship.
Jones was in. I think he was in trucks like part-time in 2014.
Wait, yeah, you're right. He didn't move up that quick.
Because Jones, like...
moved up to Xfinity in 2015.
Pretty sure Blaney was there, though.
Was it 2015? I think he was part-time in 2015, because I think he went full-time in 2016.
I remember something about Jones in 2015 winning at Texas as a rookie. So.
Yeah, when Jeff Gordon was commentating.
Oh, he commentated that already?
Yeah, he commentated that. That's like the first time he commentated, and after that he was like, oh yeah, I wanna...
Yeah, Jeff Gordon did 2015. He did Talladega Xfinity 2015.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's when like they went really big with their driver like booth, because that's when Harvick was doing it, and Keselowski and all those guys.
The weird thing about that race, they had the only 2 big ones were out of 4 coming down pit road. It was weird.
I don't even remember the 2015 Talladega race. Like the only thing I remember was Suarez just like destroying people on the pit road. But other than that, I don't remember who won, and I don't remember anything else about it.
Daytona race is way more memorable because of
yeah, Ryan
Smith's flip.
Well, yeah, Smith, Kyle Busch, and Ryan Reed. No, Ryan Reed won the championship, and then No, he won the Daytona 500. He won the Daytona 500, and then Adam Alexander voice cracked horribly.
He won the 500.
Daytona 500 for Xfinity, God.
No, it's the Daytona 300 that Xfinity raced at Daytona, but not the Daytona 500.
What did they even call it? Just like some random sponsorship?
I think it was like the Power Shares QQQ.
It's the Power Shares QQQ3.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna remember that.
It was the whatchamacallit, the Beef 300.
I just call it the Daytona race for the Xfinity card.
Yeah.
But yeah, he won.
Everybody calls it.
And then Adam Alexander just voice cracked horribly. He's like, Ryan Reed wins the Daytona.
Shotgun, what are you?
2015 was like a really fun year for
this moment at Bristol when Eric Jones won.
Yeah, because Eric Jones, I think he won the truck championship in 2015.
I was only watching Cup in 2015, so I didn't know any of the rest of the stuff.
What?
Yeah, I didn't start watching all three series until 2017.
To be fair, like, the Xfinity series at that time was basically the Cup series. Because it was just leeches, so...
Yeah, if you watch any of the old races that, like, Chase Elliott or Chris Buescher didn't win, it was just, like, Busch and Harvick.
Yeah, it was literally... And, like, Keselowski and Logano.
Keselowski and Logano.
It was ridiculous, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like...
Chase beat Kyle and Harvick at Texas, though, in 14.
Yeah, but that's, like... Yeah, and Junior was in that race, Kansas was in that race, yeah.
The whole Cup field was in that race.
Everybody was in that race.
Anyone remember the 2015 Xfinity Dover race? I believe Bubba could have won, but then Buescher bumped him out of the way.
Bubba honestly should have at least one Xfinity win.
Yeah, well, he would have probably got a win in, like, 2017, but his team shut down mid-season.
I keep forgetting that he was in Roush.
He was top 5 in points.
I don't know why he ever went to Roush to begin with, because it's not like Roush had any ties to, like, Kyle Busch Motorsports. Yeah, they just kind of stole him and then just gave him mediocre equipment because they were giving the good equipment to Buescher. So I don't know.
If he got moved up realistically and, like, still goes to, like, either Gibbs or 2311, he could have saved, like, 2 years of his career.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. He would have ended up at Toyota eventually, so it's kind of good that he is back.
Yeah.
If he just stayed at KBM, he could have been a lot more successful.
Yeah, because he won like 3 races in 2014.
Yeah,
right?
he finished 3rd in points, I think, that year.
Yeah, and that was without the Mickey brackets, so yeah.
Man, he was winning races, and like he filled in for Austin Wayne Self, I think, one time, which is still really ironic, and won.
Yeah, I was at that race. That was Michigan.
You remember?
I picked him to win, and he actually won.
He tweeted something about Bubba when he wrecked in the All-Star race last year. It was really ironic, but he beat him in his own truck. I thought that was funny.
Because Austin Wayne Self was like, he wasn't bad, but he just wasn't good.
Yeah, he's just like a mid-pack truck guy.
Yeah.
Didn't Boyer one time replace John was telling me?
I got a screenshot of that. It was at Pocono. I was looking through some old races, and I have a screenshot of him in the 05 Zaxby's truck, and he was weak.
Yeah.
Larson won, beat Few, and beat Busch and Harvick. What? English.
Larson
He should have just staying with Toyota Roush sucked. I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know why he ever went to Roush.
I didn't understand any of that. It's probably just how Larson has.
Yeah, Larson, yeah. Kyle Larson.
Larson has a bunch of bandwagon fans now because he is actually good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I like Larson ever since 2014. Like, he was never my favorite driver, but I always pulled for him.
He's always been a cool guy.
Yeah. Like, he just makes some, like, fun moves. He's just fun to watch.
That Asian joke.
The people that became his fan, or that became Larson fans because of the N-word.
Yeah, I don't think anyone... I think he lost way more fans than he had. Because he was, like, fairly popular. Like, he wasn't the most popular guy, but he was, like, decent. He was probably top 10. But, yeah, that happened, and then a lot of people
People
left.
are trying to say he's going to be more popular than Chase Elliott one day, which is a lie.
I hope that happens. Somebody needs to dethrone Elliott. it's not gonna be Bubba Wallace because like people like just don't like when people are forced to root for drivers, and that's how I feel like the DiBenedetto fans are. But like, because you hate
and I've always liked him, but everybody's just like bandwagon now.
Yeah, if you don't like DiBenedetto at this point, people are just like, how do you not like DiBenedetto? You're a horrible person. It's like, no, I just don't find him appealing. I just don't.
Exactly.
And it's the annoying part is like the announcers and the announcers. Jeff Burton is the biggest DiBenedetto fan out there. He's always just like, oh man, DiBenedetto was close. Yeah, no, Matty D. This bothers me so Matty much. D. That is the cringiest nickname in NASCAR. You can't even. I don't, except maybe Big Daddy, Jeff Gordon nickname in like 2011, but that was just.
Which is more cringier, Matty D or Willie B?
Matty D for sure.
Matty D. No, wait. Do you remember when Adam Alexander called Allmendinger Cat Daddy?
What?
During
no, I
Xfinity
don't
practice
remember.
at Charlotte.
I wasn't watching the Xfinity practice.
Apparently, he interviewed him, and he had like cats with him, or he had like a picture of a cat, so they called him Cat Daddy.
God.
Why?
Adam Alexander has his moments. He's like really cringy sometimes.
Yeah, Adam Alexander is not my favorite announcer, but
no,
he's just weird. He's just.
I don't know. I never want to see him in a cup booth personally.
No.
He's good for Xfinity.
Like he was fine in the truck series, but like Xfinity, I don't know.
I'll deal with him. Casey Kane wins at Charlotte, and a huge crash behind him.
Yeah.
One car spinning.
One car not even making contact with anything. It's just going through the infield.
I think he even saved it and started going straight, too. Fish.
God, Adam Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've lost Fish.
Brennan Poole wins at Talladega. Didn't even get the call right. Didn't even get the winner right. Just Brennan Poole wins.
In like 2013 to 15, Brennan Poole won a good bit of ARCA races for Venturini.
Brennan Poole was going to be the next Chip Ganassi guy when McMurray retired.
For real.
And then DC Solar died, and then it's like, okay.
Brennan Poole just fell off the face of the earth.
DC Solar is still nay-naying people to this day.
I actually liked Brennan Poole, but now he's stuck in like 30th place equipment in the Cup Series. Or actually, no, he's not even in that car this year.
He's not even driving anymore.
Yeah, he's not even in that anymore.
He races for the 30. He races part-time in like Danny Bones' truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the truck sometimes. So is Parker Kligerman, just randomly races in the Truck
I
Series.
think he ran like top 10 at Nashville. He did good.
And the 19 of Kyle Busch. Well, yeah, but that was Rick Allen.
It was his first race back since he had, like, I think he broke, like, his leg. Or his wrist or something like that. I don't know. Brennan Poole broke something, like, over the offseason and couldn't race until now.
I will say that the biggest problem with Rick Allen is that nobody in the NBC booth ever corrects him when he has a stroke. When he said the 19 of Kyle Busch, they just let him talk. Jeff Burton, Steve Letarte, they didn't say anything. Dale Jr. completely silent. It's like...
This is completely random, but my grandpa hates Steve Letarte.
Oh yeah, I used to not like him, but I actually like him now because he explains strategy.
He's a good announcer. He's just like, he never gets the strategy right.
Well, yeah, he always is.
We're all gonna pit this time, and then no one pits.
He's usually wrong, but like for the Pocono race, he actually explained it really good. Like this year, I feel like the NBC booth for the first time ever is actually better than the Fox booth. Yeah. But like that's just my personal preference. I like how Rick Allen isn't just constantly mic hogging, and it's like
if Steve Letarte wasn't a crew chief, like the crew chief person, he would be a good color commentator.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Better than Rick Allen.
That's the problem. Like NBC has a terrible lead announcer, but they have great analysis. Fox has horrible analysis, but they have a great lead commentator. So it's like
I think it was Dover Xfinity last year. They didn't put Rick Allen in the booth. They just put like Junior, Burton, and Letarte, and it was so good.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was way better.
Letarte was like acting. He was like Rick Allen's role as like the color commentator, it was really good.
Because here's the thing that Fox used to do when Darrell Waltrip and Larry McReynolds were also in there. They would like, they weren't just the color commentators. They would actually explain the race. Like they would be, you know, they would actually kind of do some lead commentating at some parts. Like, because 2003 Darlington, because you got Dale Jr. just like, oh yeah, and here they come. Like, he was actually calling the finish. He was the reason it was so good. Oh my god, this is a terrible race.
Fish, am I lagging?
I don't know. I can't see.
Oh, never mind, you wrecked. I was gonna ask you.
That race, this race is a disaster.
I'm running the bean machine.
At least he doesn't have a stroke.
Like having the Tarek in the booth because he's at least like we at least have some sort of analysis in NBC. I mean, what does Jeff Burton do?
Jeff Burton.
I don't like Jeff Burton.
No, Jeff Burton's annoying. His voice isn't very good, and he just
he's so similar to Dale Jr.
He just kind of just gets. I don't know. He just doesn't make a whole lot of sense
at
in the
least
booth.
his voice is similar to Dale Jr.
Of all the good people that retired in his era, they picked Jeff Burton.
Yeah, but like Dale Jr. he like has good like commentary though. Like Jeff Burton has like a strange voice and he doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. Dale Jr. actually like has genuine ideas.
Yeah,
and
they should 100% replace Jeff Burton with Dale Jarrett.
I don't know why Dale Jarrett's not in the booth. He just sit on pit road and it's just like, why?
I'm actually breaking people because I suck at this track.
You know, I think they should actually add like a separate, you know, Xfinity booth because Jeff Burton and Dale Jr. are very biased. But not only that, like
with Kyle Petty and Dale Jarrett.
Yeah, but not only that, like
Jeff Burton doesn't show his bias.
The problem is like Fox has 3 different booths for 3 different series. NBC has 2 different or the same booth for both series, and they just get tired and they just get carried away, and it's just not fun to listen to both times the week that you're watching the race. It's just like, well, great, I don't know. Yeah, Kurt Busch is a decent announcer. I don't know if he's like the best, but like he's okay. He's probably better than Gordon. But
I like Jeff Gordon personally. I always have. I'm gonna miss him in the booth.
In my opinion, McMurray is probably the best, like, rotating announcer that they have.
I don't know. Maybe I just like Jeff Gordon's voice.
Cause
it's weird.
Well, Gordon has a good voice, but the problem is like he just doesn't. He's just like, and you know, that's where you get loose in the corner, and like, you know, you just don't drive full throttle through there because it's you know, difficult. I just feel like he stutters too much, and it's like he's got to be confident in what he's saying, because he literally drove a car like, you know, 5 years ago, so he still has a decent idea of how they drive, but he just doesn't seem confident at all, and that's where Clint Boyer just beats him in every area, because he's actually funny, and he like usually knows what he's talking about, like. But I don't know. Clint Boyer he's okay. I feel like people are like, oh yeah, he's the best just because of his humor. But like the problem with Boyer is he doesn't stay on topic a whole lot. So that's why like the NBC booth seems kind of refreshing. Because they actually pay attention to the race.
When they switched over, man, the production quality at NBC is so much better.
Yeah, it's a better.
It was so like.
It's just not lazy.
To make the quality better at Fox, like my god.
Like I was really interested in the All-Star race because, like, you know, it had so many like cautions and weird things. But what was the race before the All-Star race?
Sonoma.
Sonoma, yeah, like. It just, I don't know. It seems so like dragging to get through. But
yeah,
then Sonoma was so fun.
Yeah, Nashville was an amazing race, even though it wasn't amazing. Like it just, if Fox was calling the Nashville race, that would have been a snooze fest.
I mean, it would have been a little. It wouldn't have been near as good, no.
Yeah, because like they just
would have been like.
If Fox was doing Nashville, we wouldn't have seen the battle with Stenhouse and Kurt Busch at the end. It would have just been Larson the whole time.
Yeah, because Fox doesn't ever change the camera angle. They just And they don't play race audio. Like, they do sometimes, but they only play it when it's, like, a funny audio bite or a sound bite. But, like, the thing with NBC is they're like, oh, they're talking about strategy. Let's play the strategy. It's like, yes, you're a genius. That's something Fox would have done. Fox would have been all over that, and they would have memed that to death. Like, Fox actually...
YouTube's already memed.
Oh, I know everybody on YouTube's memeing to death. But the thing is, Fox, like, they understand meme culture. NBC doesn't. But that's why it seems more professional. Like, Fox...
I feel like I'm lagging really bad.
Like, Fox just... I don't know, they're way more laid back, and it seems like they're just on the couch talking about the race and not, like, you know, calling the race, but I don't know. Kyle Busch singing, yeah, basically. Yeah, Daniel Suarez was, like, so good in the booth. He was just fun to listen to because he had, like, so much energy. That's the problem. Usually the Xfinity booths are terrible because, like, they put somebody stale in there, like Tyler Reddick. It's like Tyler Reddick's
pretty good.
I don't know, he just doesn't...
Logano's better, though.
Yeah, the thing, like, when they were doing that Talladega race, I was like, okay, Logano is so much better than Reddick. Because Reddick, he only talked when he was asked to talk. He didn't, like, make extra analysis or anything.
Logano,
and I guess that's just his personality.
Go to the Xfinity booth.
Yeah.
They could even get him a job in the Cup booth next year. He's just got to go ahead and hang it up.
Yeah, but no. Logano is like, I think he'll be all around in the booth because he's actually, like, really good.
Yeah.
That's not just biased. Like, Hamlin, like, remember when he did the, oh shoot, what was the Hollywood Hotel a couple years ago? He was terrible in that. But, like,
back the Hollywood Hotel.
Yeah, the Hollywood Hotel was fun, but now it's
they got rid of it to cut costs, like 2 years ago.
Now we just have Put It Out.
Put It Out is not.
Put It Out's pretty funny.
I just don't get into it because I don't get into the pre-race stuff because it's just like, okay, I just want to start the race. Like,
no, the pre-race stuff is just race day or race hub at this point.
Yeah, I never even watch race day. Like, I used to get into it, but I haven't watched it since, like, 2017.
The one pre-race that is fun sometimes is the Daytona 500. They usually do pretty good pre-race.
Yeah, that's the only time I watch the pre-races, because it's, like, the start of the season. That's, like... Yeah, it's just... Eddie Benzie, hello. Like...
I don't know.
The thing is, like... If you're gonna start coverage, just start it with the race. I don't know. It's like... You don't see every single NFL game have a pre-game. Like, it's only, like, the games that matter.
They should only do 30 minutes, though. Like, why do a whole hour of race time?
And why does Fox still do a race day when it's not even their turn anymore?
Because, I don't know, NBC sometimes...
They still do a race day?
Yeah, they do a race day.
It's just, like... Shannon Spake, Adam Alexander, and Larry Mack sitting there talking about Cup Series for
I mean, when Speed was around, I believe they did qualifying for, like, every
We need
race.
to bring Speed back.
Speed? Yes. Yeah. Speed, you got, if you weren't, like, around before, like, if you weren't watching NASCAR before, like, July 17th or whenever they switched it in 2013, you missed so much extra coverage, and it was just so much, because I'd get home from school, and I'd turn on the Speed Network, and they were just showing some random practice from, like, a week ago, and it would just be like, it was so much more fun, because they had so much extra stuff. And I guess, like, with YouTube now, it's like, okay, you still have, like, extra content, but, like, it was just a different time, but, as I voiced her, it was just a different time, and it was fun.
It's kind of sad, most of those practice sessions are probably, like, lost to media now.
Yeah.
Like, practice sessions like, a few years ago.
Yeah, because, like, they weren't live streamed to YouTube.
That were on them and everything.
Yeah, like, I remember there was this one time where, like, they were at a practice for Michigan, and there was this guy riding his, like, unicycle or something in the Michigan infield, and they ended up, like, falling off or something. I have never seen that footage again. And it was the funniest thing, and I want to see that again, but I can't, because I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Like, that could be meme to death, but...
Yeah. I don't know, races just don't seem as, like, eventy anymore.
No,
as
they're
were.
not eventy, because they're one-day shows, is the problem. Like,
Yeah.
because you used to go for the whole weekend if you could, if you had an RV. Most people didn't, but, like, it was at least you had the chance. Now you don't even... It's like, I don't know, this is not the same. Anything after, like, 2017 is just different NASCAR to me. It just feels
2017,
different.
like, the Daytona 500 in 2017, I got so hyped for that race. It was pretty good, too. That's an underrated 500.
Yeah, I think that's the most I've ever been excited for a Daytona 500, but the race
It had a
was
bunch
just
of
a
wrecks,
crash
fuel
fest.
mileage finish, and Kurt won, so it was pretty cool.
I remember being very hyped for the 2016 500.
Oh, that race sucked.
I was in the car for like most of that race because I was coming back from Kentucky and I had to watch it on Race View, and it was actually entertaining, but like still, I saw the finish in time, but like, jeez.
The Busher and Benedetto rep from that's like forgotten because they never got a good camera angle of it.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was like the only wreck.
They both hit the wall
besides
head on in
Danica,
turn 3.
That was
Yeah,
like the only wreck.
NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod. There's one more race. We'll do one more race.
Hi,
Riz.
Riz.
They should have let them race to the finish. No, they shouldn't have. Do you know who would've... No, if they let them race to the finish after what Keselowski did, and after seeing what happened last year with Newman, there's no way they would have... No. If they let them race to the finish, somebody would have flied into the catch fence.
Well, even
Flown
if they
into
didn't
the
wreck
catch
again, you have to get people out there to help Keselowski. You just hit the friggin' catch fence.
If they would have let them race back, then it would have been between Elliott and Dillon for the win, because I don't think McDowell had a chance because Elliott was already passing him when the caution came out.
Yeah, McDowell had no momentum.
I don't want Chase to win a 500 like that.
But the thing is, somebody would have gone flying into the catch fence because they saw what happened last year with Newman. They're like, this is not happening again, so they just threw the caution, which is... Oh,
why do people think that they should have raced it back in that
they
500?
Should.
I mean, we literally had a giant fireball in the wreck. Why would you think that they would let them race back?
That scared the crap out of me.
Same. Like, there was a freaking huge fireball in the wreck. Why would you think that they would let them race back?
It's
stupid.
Yeah.
Mickey Cindric, his fuel tank exploded.
Copia got my brakes ready, just full on sends it into the crash.
Bubba Wallace was trying to let off and let the whole pack go, and he still got in the wreck.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that on board. It was kind of sad.
I got my brakes ready, and then just forgets to use brakes. Activates ARCA brakes. He just timed someone out for no reason. Jeez, Chris. You gotta go.
Poor Riz.
Reed Sorensen gets your mod.
Don't take his mod away.
I'm taking his mod away.
You know what happens.
Yeah, he's just gonna come in here on 1,000 accounts and spam. But he's not gonna time out people just for chatting.
Hey, at least he's not gonna ruin your Discord this time, hopefully.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm never modding him again. And I'm stuck to that promise.
You have a Discord?
Yes. It's not very active, but it exists.
No. You should join the IDK player.
God, the IDK. Yeah, that's where everybody hangs out anyway, and it's just a disaster.
Just all day.
I just love how I'm in so many Discord servers, but I just never talk in them.
Exactly. Like,
I'm in the IDK server, I'm in the Carnation server, I'm in the NASCAR server.
The Carnation server is kind of inactive for how many people are in it.
Oh, the IDK server got
Oh my gosh.
It got nuked, so it got started over.
I got wrecked from
I'm in the Michael Road server.
Well, that server is always dead.
Server still.
The only
it
active
still
exists. The
exists.
Roots Club one.
Yeah, the Rusty Walrus server exists, but no one talks in it like ever.
Oh, it exists. I'm not in it.
You need to. If he ever comes back, like, my God.
I never remembered him. Because I wasn't there then.
Yeah, I feel bad for people.
Rusty's never gonna come back.
He's never gonna come back because
Heat got him.
Yeah, he literally like is.
He sold his soul to NASCAR Heat.
Well, yeah, at this point, but like I just think he is way too pure for trolls. And when he saw the trolling, he's like, okay, I'm out. But yeah, now he's like commentates the pro league and all that. And it's like, yeah, I don't think he's never gonna stream
reviews like he did.
Yeah, he doesn't even do that anymore. He just basically left the NASCAR community. And if you don't remember him, there's no way to find his stuff either because everything's privated. But
you know what I miss? All the Moonhead videos before they got deleted.
Yeah.
All the crap NASCAR fans say. Videos.
The funniest. Those were the funniest videos. Like,
is Roots actually quitting P5?
Yes. Yeah, this is a thing that's happening.
Not really, but.
Well, no, it's bad for us, but like a net gain because.
Oh my gosh! I keep getting wrecked because everyone's glitching on my screen.
But the ironic thing is, everyone's always like stream, but then they troll them. So it's like, and this goes for every single Heat streamer, but nobody ever tells Lobby to stream because, like,
he's not anyway.
He's not that popular. Yeah, and he does it anyway. Like, Reed Sorensen is winning. Is he even in the race? Noah Sewell, hello. NRF, hello.
Wait, the Reed Sorensen guy from Discord, you know him, right?
Yeah, that's why I modded him.
He has like a British accent.
Yeah, isn't he British?
I think so. I don't know. He was in like Mers had a GTA race last night.
Oh.
They got ruined by IQ.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're like, okay, IDK player, stream GTA because we have no lives. But then it's like, you're literally gonna troll him if you get the chance. Why? It's just so dumb. Because they're like, oh, alright. Oh, Accept's gonna nay me. He missed.
Fish, do you have GTA?
How many people from the NASCAR Heat community have moved over to iRacing?
There's a decent amount, but like not many of them, honestly.
Not enough to justify IDK streaming that.
Yeah, not enough to justify him just leaving Heat. It's like, yeah, that's why his core fan base is so mad, because it was built around NASCAR Heat and it's just gone. Well, and I don't blame them for being mad. You can't just leave your fans behind.
Moving for the few, like,
exactly.
You can't just move because like 5 of your fans went to something else and then leave all the rest behind.
That's the problem. Like, there's a balance. It's either you got to just it's just stupid to be told to just tough it out on Heat because you don't want to put up with trolling every single day. You don't want to stream a game you don't want to play.
Hi, Fish.
Except just got killed. He was gonna win.
Is Accept? Oh no,
he's the fast in all car. He was gonna win, and then he just got absolutely destroyed by a lapped car. It was the funniest thing I've seen on the stream.
Slow down. Except you should slow down right now, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, Iris. Like, not many people can afford iRacing, so it's not fair to just say, okay, get iRacing if you want to play seriously. Because there's plenty of people who race clean on Heat, but they just don't want to go. Yeah, I don't have the money for iRacing.
I don't know. IDK says he's maturing with his audience.
Yeah, he's maturing with his audience. But, like, the thing
rest
is,
of them are maturing. They just got iRacing.
He like talked all this talk about drive-thru and how drive-thru is stupid, but now he's on drive-thru's favorite game. So it's like, just stop. You got violated. Yeah, I could tell. Except
IDK, he was doing so good for a while. He had like cleaned up after the stuff with like Cordy and them.
Yeah,
he stopped streaming. He came back. He started streaming a bunch of different things like Heat and Rocket League and then a little iRacing. And he was doing so good.
Yeah. Well, the point I always bring up is, remember the 2019 crowd, if you were on at the time? They're all gone. Like, there's... BKR never shows up because he doesn't want to deal with idiots. Because I feel like his audience, he wants to mature with his audience, but yet they're getting younger and more immature. Because the thing was... Like, I know, like, a lot of you guys don't remember this because you are the new crowd, But like there was a time in 2019 where it was like just the old crowd. And then 2020 came along, and that's when Movement and iFew and eVids and all those guys came in. And Aber, and like that's when things kind of took a turn for the worse, because those guys were influenced, or they looked up to 40, because 40 for the longest time was IDK's best friend, and then 40's like, okay, I'm just gonna continue to be a troll, and then IDK is like, all right, bye, buddy. So then it left us with a bunch of new people, and we're just like, who are these people? And it's like, everybody just left.
Kind of gets bullied by 40.
Bean, The thing is, Bean used to be like a genuine guy, and then he got 40ified.
He still could be.
No, he couldn't have, because he got 40ified. If he didn't, he used to stand up against 40. He used to be like, alright, 40, you're an idiot. But now he's just like, friends, I guess you could say, even though 40 just bullies the crap out of him.
He's his victim.
He's an acquaintance. Yeah, Mertz.
They both sit on MLB all day until 10 o'clock at night, and then they start playing offense, defense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mertz, yeah.
Mers.
But now, like, that was the Heat age, and everybody who was there left. Winvow doesn't ever play Heat anymore. You know, Eric Estep, he used to stream it. He doesn't. Rusty, obviously, is gone. What If Racing, long gone. Who else was... Darian doesn't even stream Heat anymore, and he was streaming earlier this year, and he's just... He moved to iRacing.
Yeah, man, those streams were good, too.
Everybody moved to iRacing. There's nobody left. So the trolls...
I don't know,
and the new crop...
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, the new crop basically killed the Heat games, because...
Yeah.
2019 was, like, really fun. Even though the game was terrible, it was really fun. And then just somewhere along the line, just more and more immature people came in, and it just took a turn for the worst.
I don't know. Darian streams were always my favorite, because IDK streams were kind of... There was a lot of idiots. But Roots I don't know, his felt kind of, like, serious sometimes. Like,
well,
he
made it...
in there.
Yeah, he made it a little too serious. I feel like Darian had, like, a perfect balance.
Yeah, like, there wasn't a bunch of idiots, but it was chill.
Like, IDK didn't really kick the trolls. Darian kicked the trolls when there were trolls, and Mertz just, like, was like, no wall popping, and it's like...
You could pull a terrible slide job on him at Homestead on the last lap, and he'd be like, it's
Darian just laughs at it. He just, he was like... I remember, like, one guy told him, like, I'm sorry for running into you, that was my bad, and Darian is in the chat like, you don't need to tell me I'm sorry for running into me in a Heat game. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, alright. So, yeah, we enjoyed talking about the history.
I always did the pest in his, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
The pressure kind of screwed me in Mertz's lobbies.
The history and decline of NASCAR Heat, basically.
The rise and
community. Fall. The rise, the fall and the continued fall of NASCAR Heat. Like, honestly, the game was terrible in 2019, but, like, at least there was an amazing community. Alright, that's gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for watching, and see you later.